It's finally time for a new Kratoria devlog again, so let's get right into it. First thing, I made some new buildings for the game. Just as always, I started out with the modeling work in Blender. The building I'm working on here is the Tavern. Not so sure how it will turn out, but we'll see later on. Went through a couple of other steps and finally exported the mesh. We've been through all of the following steps a couple of times already, so I'll just skip ahead and show you the final thing. Here it is inside the engine. The tavern is the place where the beer will be consumed and in return increase the happiness of your population. The higher your population is, the more taverns you'll need. I'm pretty happy with how this looks. Getting the look of the hay roof right was probably the most challenging thing here. The next building is the beer brewery. It's easy to recognize by this large brewing barrel. Also, it has a similar style to the tavern, so you know they are related to each other. This building will use up your hops and convert them into beer. I've also got some other buildings ready, but I'll show them in the next video. I'd still like to cover some actual development in the gameplay mechanics. As you've already seen in the last few videos, new template structures were added to Kratoria. They are called monuments. Although they are not fully populated and developed yet, I decided to create a couple of template models for them to get a feel for them. These are the templates for the settlement and the ruins. Some problems have already been occurring with the frequency of their spawn. There were too many monuments being generated on the map, which led to this overcrowding. This can also be pretty game-breaking. Having too many Phoenician trade posts on your map is not really fair and would give you too many advantages while being surrounded by bandit camps would make the match impossible to win. I also have to get the scaling of the models right. Because right now some of them are way too unproportionate. This ruin, for example, is way too large and is visually disturbing. Also, this leaves no space for the player to place some buildings. These models will all be replaced with finished structures in the future and will look way better at that point. Now a quick reminder to check out the Steam page of Kratoria and wishlist it if you haven't already. Okay, let's continue. The next thing is about balancing and the economy. A lot of buildings have no info yet. As you can see, the displayed information here makes no sense. To be honest, the whole economic system is a mess right now. Look how slow the resources get gathered. All these things have to be populated and balanced out to make the economy work properly in the future. Also, I've made tons of new icons for all these resources here. They will also be added to the game soon. One last thing I wanted to show is the next unit. It's the Gladiator. He's completely set up and working properly. He'll be a rather special unit with a unique weapon. Now that I'm almost done with the Roman faction, I'll be slowly moving over to the next ones, so stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you for watching the newest Kratoria devlog. I'll try my best to upload on a weekly basis again. I'm sorry that you had to wait a little longer for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.